Hey people, how's it going? I figured, well, since I cleaned the shop and everything, I'll give you guys a shop tour. And, just show you around my dinky little shop here. Sure like to have maybe 4 bays and all that stuff and have all kinds of nice little stations where I could just take the wood to them and everything like that. But, sometimes you got to be within your means. I have to say I'm pretty blessed to have what I have now. So, I can't complain, but I want to just show you around here. All right, I'm going to take this out of the tripod. A little tricky here because it just sort of... All right, here we go. Well, here's the heartbeat of the shop here. It's the table saw. It's a rigid, and it's a wonderful saw. Notice I have a lot of ladders, and I have a siding break up there. Okay, but let's just start over here. Got 3 ladders on this wall, and I've got a 24-foot pick down there that's sort of buried. It's all sort of buried, but these ladders are acting as shelves right now. I used to do a lot of vinyl siding and roof repairs and stuff like that, but I sort of got away from that. That's more like young man's work, and I'm not quite as young as I used to be. But I got all kinds of stuff just crammed in here, little blocks that I use, little cases and stuff, spare blades, and, towels to lay down on stuff, just all kinds of little things all over the place here. Just pretty much a mess. Some tables and whatnot, and here's a couple pieces of wood here for the wood burner, and then here's the 2x4 that's definitely not for the wood burner. But I know where everything is. And, well, I have a little saying, a clean shop is a sign of a dirty mind. Okay? But, table saw, wonderful piece of equipment. Then we come over here to this area. And this is one of my scroll saws. I have, these are practically twins, but I have another one for parts, just in case. Here's my kindling, and that's for the wood burner here. And I got a nice warm fire going in there. And here's a bin with some pallet wood and some other longer scraps that I like to just keep on hand, if I need something. Got a little bit of everything up there. I guess I could get rid of a lot of that stuff. I just haven't gotten around to it. A little concrete form, and well, then we have a weed eater, rake, and we have all kinds of stuff around here. This is stuff for the sukkah. If you're Jewish, you know what I'm talking about. And there's more scrap wood up in the thing there. More ladders. Oh, you hear that rattling. Poof, 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 poof. Fire's burning, and it's not getting enough oxygen, so it just starts huffing and puffing. So I just crack the door a little bit, let it breathe. Oh well, we'll get back to that. There's a fan that I use to circulate the air, and bench grinder, shop vac, chop saw. Got to pull that out and set it up every time. Here's my workbench. Just got a hodgepodge of all kinds of stuff around here. I mean, it's just like never ending. But believe me, I do know where everything is. There's a radio and just all kinds of stuff here. Assortment of chisels and snips and hammers and cutters and all that stuff, and have to have a bag of pretzels. No shop is complete without a bag of pretzels. Here's my router table. See, I'm doing this video while I'm waiting for the finish on this to dry. But here's a router table that I made. I know you're probably going to say, why don't you have a throat plate in there? I found a way just to use it without a throat plate, so it's no big deal. And even got a fridge here, but the fridge is for storage. And here's where I keep all my stuff for fastening and for finishing. The 2 F's. Keep my sandpaper down here. There's my nail gun. Got one sander there and another one right here. And then we get to the bandsaw. Like I said, I got things just scattered all over the place here. And there's no telling what is what if you walk in here and you've never been in the shop. Yeah, I had to close that. Some smoke was getting out. But it's going to start rattling again. I got all my clamps up here, up on the siding brake. And I got other stuff up in the rafters. This is where I assemble stuff. It's about 3 foot by 5 foot. And it's collapsible. I can take it right off the workmate here. And basically just get it out of the way. Make up a lot of floor space. And when it gets really, really bad out with the snow, my wife parks in the garage. So it helps to be able to collapse this. And down here's my other scroll saw. This one's my spare. And I got a nice little pancake compressor over here. And plenty of extension cords. I've been doing a lot of contracting and stuff like that all my life. And I just decided I was going to get into woodworking. And I have to say, the smoke's getting pretty thick in here. Maybe I shouldn't have opened that door. But, yeah. Well, here's the door out. And we're just going to open that up. And that's the door that I made. I built that door because my shop needed a door because the old one was pretty well worn. But there you go. That's a nickel shop tour. And people ask me, what kind of glue do you use on your woodworking? And well, I use this. It's Tit-e-bond. Tit-e-bond. Okay, this is Tit-e-bond 2 so this is for 2 titties. Okay, now you have the red label, which is the Tit-e-bond 1, which is only for 1 titty. Okay, so you need 2 bottles of the Tit-e-bond 1 if you're going to do it on 2 titties. But 1 bottle of Tit-e-bond 2 can work on 2 titties. Then you have Tit-e-bond 3, which is, well, if you see anybody with 3 titties, I'd like you to call me and let me know. But why any woman would want to even use this stuff, I don't know. But it works pretty good on wood, too. But then there's gorilla glue. Whoever would want to chase down a gorilla and try to put something like that on it, I don't know. They're pretty nuts. But I'm just joking. Just having a good time here. But yeah, just waiting for a finish to dry on this chessboard. Pretty sure you might have seen it with the palette upcycle challenge. And the white squares, quote unquote white squares, are actually masked off with masking tape. I just covered the whole thing with some stain and poly, all-in-one stuff. But that's pretty much the shop tour there. I got a little thing over here where I got my Dremel case, drill case. Got an old Makita, one of those 9.7 volt things, and some other paints, lacquer thinner and stuff. And well, there you go. And right now it's about 50 degrees. 50 degrees in the shop, about 20 degrees outside. So that's why I'm closing the door now. And that's why I have the fire. Normally I have the fan going, but that gets so loud whenever I try to talk to you over this thing. But that's pretty much it. I have pretty much all the tools and everything that I need to do whatever I need. So there you go. So hope that was as good for you as it was for me. Take care.